All right, guys, welcome to today's exclusive Amazon FBA training. And we're going to be going over why Amazon FBA is the fast track and long-term business model that you want to get into if you want to make 10,000 plus a month in net cash flow. All right, if you guys are ready, let's get into it. All right, so who are we? We are the Kevins that people like to go and call us. My name is Kevin Pack, and then also my business partner, Kevin Kunze. We are 7-8-figure sellers. We've been doing Amazon for like 5 years. So we launched multiple products and seen a lot of success into it and been able to give our clients over $1 million worth of results generated, which has been pretty awesome, and we're pretty proud to say that as well. So this is who we are, and I'm going to go through and explain to you guys how Amazon FBA works, the things you'll need, and some product examples as well, like a true product breakdown example. All right. So if you guys don't already know, this is how Amazon FBA really works. So we essentially go from supplier to Amazon to customer. And what we're doing is we're usually finding commonly bought items, and we're going to put our own brand name over it. And we're going to make some kind of product offer improvements as well, whether we're trying to bundle it with something, provide a different aesthetic, or maybe improving the quality, things like that. So it's essentially kind of like if you were to brand your own t-shirt as well. You know, a lot of clothing t-shirts are basically private label products. They're just on a regular t-shirt and they put their own brand. Same thing like if we use something like this water flask, for example, same thing. The water flask is common, but you would just put your own brand name over it. So essentially what we do is we buy our inventory up front, then we ship our inventory to Amazon. The supplier is going to be doing this for us. We list the product on Amazon, and then every time we make a sale, Amazon is the one who's doing all the fulfillment for us. So any packing, shipping, labeling gets to the customer done for us, and we don't have to do anything. We could, doesn't matter if it's 1 a.m. or 1 p.m., the sales will be fulfilled. And so essentially you're operating your business from home, from your computer, pretty much passively. You can expect the work up front to be up to 10 hours a week when you first start, and then later on, once you've already established the product and you've relaunched, it's more like 4 hours a week of maintenance from there. So when you want to get started on this business, you're going to need a few things. So one of the few important things is you're going to need a bank account and a credit card from your country. So wherever you're from, whether you're in the UK, Australia, or Canada, Mexico, or in the US, just use your bank account from where you're from. All right. You're going to need a laptop with the internet, of course. You're going to need an Amazon seller account, an Alibaba account. You're going to need some software tools like Helium 10 to do product research and keyword research for your product. Recommend that you have about $10,000 in capital as well, but don't worry, you're not going to use this all. And then, of course, you need to have a brain and ability to learn. And if you're too stubborn for that, then this is probably not for you. Truth is, old methods don't work. And here's the new way to find winning products nowadays, all right? Before, it used to be very easy to find products, but now we've kind of factored things a little bit differently. We mainly look for products with high revenue, low competition. So we want to see new sellers with low reviews that are doing well, but we also want to look at cost per click. Advertising is expensive nowadays, so we want to make sure that the cost to advertise the product is very low. We also, of course, want to make sure that there's no patents or restrictions on the product. And one of the most important things as well is making sure there's room for differentiation. Okay, we want to see that there's room or space for us to make improvements that we want to make to the product, whether they're bundling changes or aesthetic changes, things like that. Now, like I promised, I'm going to give you guys a true product example of what is a good product to sell on Amazon. All right, so we already have here, we have a donut vase right here. You can see the average total revenue is basically over 300,000. Average revenue of these sellers that are making money are about $7,000, and the average selling price is about 25. Based off of this surface level alone, this product is already really good because we see that there's many sellers right here with over $10,000 a month being made. You see this 50,000, 40,000, 20, 21, 16, 14. You can see there's a lot of low competition too, because there's all these sellers that are doing really well, but they all have under 200 reviews. So you see right here, 72 reviews making $54,000, 31 reviews just getting started making $23,000 a month. Insane. All right. So this is a good example of what kind of product market you want to get into. High demand, low competition. And of course, the price point is very good, above $15, which means there's going to be room for profitability, right? Now let's go deeper into the numbers, because it's not just about the demand and the competition. You also want to make sure your profit margins make sense. So here we can see that when we went on Alibaba.com to kind of source manufacturers, you can get it for around $2 per piece, so $2 to $3 per piece. People are usually buying these in, bundle sets of 2. So you can expect it to cost you between $4 to $6, right? And when we plug that into the calculator, there is a calculator that will basically cost for the cost of goods, shipping, Amazon fees, the whole shebang, right? The whole thing. And you can see here, you'll be making about $12 per unit, 33% profit margin, and over 100% ROI per unit. That's per unit, right? Every time you make a sale, you're making over 100% return on your money, right? So that's pretty awesome. That's really good. So these numbers are pretty solid for this product. When we take a look at the advertising cost, you can see that for this product, it is extremely low. The main keyword, which is a donut vase, 12 cents. 12 cents per click, right? So that means you can get 10 clicks, spend $1, and if one of those convert for you're selling it for like $30, you just spent $1 to make $30. Insane. Now, how do we even get to that goal of making $10,000 per month? So what's worked for me and for all of my businesses, I break things down from a basically bird's eye view, and I break it down to smaller numbers the way I can accomplish. So, yearly goal, monthly goal, daily goal, things like that. So that way I have these milestones that I can accomplish, and then my mind can actually just fathom the goal a lot better, right? So if we want to hit $10,000 per month, let's just assume this is post advertising cost. So we're just going to go from $12 a unit to $10 profit per unit. We would need to sell 1,000 units per month, which will bring us $10,000 in profit per month. And essentially, if we're selling that, the sale price for the product is about $38. So we'll be making about $38,000 in revenue. So we have a few methods that you can go about this. When we break it down, you can either sell one product, just this product, and sell 34 units of that a day, which is very possible, very easy to do. Or you can sell 3 products, and each of them only require 11 to 12 units a day. So now you require less from each product. Or you can even scale slower and launch with 6 products. So, one product over time, have a total of 6 products, and each of them only need to have 5 units a day, right? So you can sell all these different products in the same category, or maybe just variations of this product as well. And that's how you kind of scale your business, okay? And then it all starts with a small test order batch of something that's between $2,000 to $3,000, and then you scale up from there. You invest more money into it when you start to make more sales, but your initial order should be around $2,000 to $3,000. That's pretty realistic. So how do we scale up our business from there? So the 2 main methodologies of scaling an Amazon business is you launch more products. So imagine, like we use that for example, let's just say that product just does $10,000 in revenue. Imagine you found 9 more products like that and launched those over time, maybe a span of like a year or 2, right? Then you would be making over $100,000 a month. So that's one way you can do it to scale your business, is launch more products. Another thing you can do is just take a bigger percentage of your current market, right? So let's take this example of $300,000 per month in revenue. If you're taking 2% of that market, then you're going to be making about $6,000 a month. And if you get to about 5% of that market, you would be making over probably close to $15,000 a month at that point, right? And you do this by just essentially getting traction for more related keywords. So your organic rank starts to grow more. You're taking on more keywords. Your product overall is getting more visibility from customers. So if you've gotten this far through the training, then I know that you're for real. You really want to do this. So do yourself a favor. Make sure that you're double checking and making sure you're making room for the meeting that you're going to have with me and my team. So no distractions. Make sure that you have reminders set up so you'll be ready to go. And other than that, we'll be really looking forward to talking to you. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this little training and gave you some perspective and helped you understand the Amazon game a little bit more. All right. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in your meeting.